Hello sweet soon, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lady B. So how is my lovely friends doing today? I hope you guys are doing good. Today I'm so much excited to be sharing with you how I prepare my jollof rice. We have many types of jollof rice and we have many ways of making jollof rice. So today I want to be sharing with you one of the simplest way of making jollof rice. Today, my lovely friend is doing her baby naming ceremony, so she asked me to cook for them. So I decided to share this recipe with my lovely friends. So let's see the ingredients that I will be using for this recipe. Here I have curry, I have thyme. So here I have red chili. So it's a pepper. You can as well use any pepper of your choice, but I'm using this red chili because it's very good for stew and it's very good for jollof rice. So that is why I'm using this red chili. So here is the spices that I will be using. You can use it to season your stew. You can as well use it to season your jollof rice or fried rice. It's very good to use. So here I have 1 kg of chicken. Here is my tomato. I have about 1 kg of tomatoes here and 2 cups of onions. So I will slice one and I will blend in one. So this is the rice I will be using for this recipe. This rice is very good. I'm very excited that I see it in the shop because last time that I used this rice I enjoyed it a lot. But after I can't find this rice again in the shop. So yesterday I just went to shop and I find it, so I was very excited. So this rice is very good for jollof rice. It's very good. It's very good. So that is why I'm using it for this recipe. You can see the size. It's very good to use. The chicken has been washed, so you can see the size of the chicken. So I have to season the chicken with my ingredients. So I have to season salt to taste. I add in my thyme. So here I have blended ginger and garlic, and here I have blended onions. So I have to cover this without no water. You can see I did not add any water, so I have to cover this to cook for 2 minutes. So here is the rice. I like to use hot water to wash my rice. So you can as well boil it with hot water. You can as well use hot water to soak it. So me, I'm using hot water to soak it for 5 minutes. So you can see that I'm pouring hot water inside. So I have to let this to rest for 5 minutes before I wash it. So I have to blend in the tomato. So after 2 minutes, the chicken is boiled, so I have to stir it together. So you can notice that there is some water inside the chicken, but you can see that I did not add any water inside. So that is it. So I don't like to add water while boiling my chicken because the chicken itself is already contain water. So at this point, it's ready to fry. In this pot, I have already added 1 cup of vegetable oil, so it has hot. So I have to add in my onions, my slicing onions, to fry for 1 minute. After 1 minute, I have to add in my blended tomato. You can see that I did not cook the tomato before frying it. Yes, I want to use it like this, so I have to let this to fry until the water dry up. You can see the tomato is not that big, so that is why I did not cook it. Normally I'm supposed to cook it before frying it because it's not that big, so that is why I did not cook it. So I have to fry the chicken for 5 minutes. So I let the tomatoes to turn to boil about 3 minutes. So I let it to fry like 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes, I have to add in 1 teaspoon of the red chili. The red chili that I showed you guys earlier. So I have to add in 1 teaspoon of red chili inside. So I have to stir everything together and let everything to fry until the water gets dry. So why I'm using the red chili is because the red chili is very good for stew. It's very good and it's very helpful for stew. So that's why I'm using it. So you can see the stew is done. You can see that. So the water has been dried. You can see the look. So this is very good. It's very good. So this, you don't need tomatoes, still tomatoes, or you don't need tomato sauce. So if you just have this red chili and tomatoes, you can as well go for your jollof rice. So I have to season this stew. So here is my curry. So you can season with anything you want, anything of your choice that you like to use to season your stew. You can use to season, okay? It's choice. So I have to add in the chicken water and 1 cup of water. So I let this to boil for 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes it's boiled, so I have to stir it together. After 5 minutes the chicken has been fried, so I have to stir it and bring it out from the oil. So I have to keep it aside. So I have to add in my washed rice inside the stew and stir everything together. So I have to give it a nice stir and cover this with foil paper. So I like to use foil paper to cover my rice, especially jollof rice. So when it gets done, it will not gum itself. So this is very good to use foil paper to cover your rice. So at this point the rice is ready. So I have to stir it together. You can see this. You can see this rice. Tell me why we not use this rice to cook my jollof rice. I like this rice so much. I'm very excited that I see this rice yesterday. Really, I like this size. I like the taste. It's very good, my love. It's very good to use, I'm telling you. So I have to add in my chicken and stir everything together. You can see how I'm stirring it. Everything is just there. It's not gumming itself. Assuming I did not use that foil paper, maybe it will have gum itself. But I still trust this rice that I use. But this rice is strong and it's very good. So but I advise you, if you want to cook your jollof rice, try to use foil paper. I know my friend will be very excited when I carry this rice to give her, because this is very tasty and it's very good. You can see that it's very good, my sister. It doesn't need more to cook it. It doesn't need much to cook it. You can see the ingredient that I show you. Just 1 kg of chicken, 2 kg of rice and other spices. So this is very simple and it's very good for occasion. So don't forget to call me for your occasion food. Thanks for watching and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up.